of the Ravenwood estate winds whistle through the ancient oak trees, crafting a haunting lullaby. The mansion emerges from a swirling mist, its worn stone facade concealing centuries of hidden stories. Stepping inside, Sarah faces the daunting shadows of her ancestors. Past hallways echo with whispers of forgotten secrets. Down the candlelit corridors, portraits of unsmiling faces follow her every move, their gaze foretelling the manor's dark endgame.
Movie explanation: A Haunting in Ravenwood. A Haunting in Ravenwood is a psychological supernatural horror film that explores deep-seated family secrets, inherited guilt, and the terrifying shadows cast by bloodlines. Set against the backdrop of the eerie and secluded Ravenwood estate, the story centers on Sarah, a young woman who returns to her family's ancestral mansion following the sudden death of her estranged father. The film opens with a chilling prologue set in the early 1900s. A young girl is seen wandering into the woods surrounding Ravenwood, mysteriously drawn by whispers, and never returns. This haunting scene immediately sets the dark, ominous tone of the story and hints at the unexplained disappearances tied to the estate for generations. Jumping to the present, Sarah arrives at the now crumbling Ravenwood mansion. She hasn't set foot there in years, trying to escape the haunting memories of her mother's sudden disappearance during her childhood. But the house is anything but empty. From the moment she steps inside, she is met with eerie whispers, flickering lights, and disturbing visions that suggest the mansion still holds many dark secrets. As Sarah delves deeper into the estate, she discovers her late father's journal entries, cryptic messages that speak of a family curse stretching back centuries. The Ravenwood lineage is marred by insanity, occult practices, and horrific tragedies. One chilling entry reads, "The house remembers, the house punishes." Soon, Sarah begins to witness the ghost of a pale young girl in white with hollow eyes, silently wandering the corridors at night. This spirit leads her to a long-forgotten room in the basement, sealed shut for more than 100 years. Inside, she uncovers strange ritual symbols, faded photographs, and records of seances led by her great-grandmother Eleanor Ravenwood, an obsessive spiritualist who attempted to contact the dead. As Sarah pieces the puzzle together, she learns that the Ravenwoods weren't just curious about the afterlife. They had opened a portal through a failed ritual. This portal, tied to the estate, trapped countless restless souls, including a terrifying entity known as the Hollow One, a faceless, malevolent spirit that feeds on sorrow, fear, and regret. Sarah's mind begins to unravel as she suffers harrowing nightmares and childhood flashbacks. She sees her mother, bloodied and screaming, reaching out to her from the other side. The boundary between what's real and what's hallucination becomes dangerously blurred. In one unforgettable scene, Sarah stares into a mirror, only to see her reflection smile back with lifeless black eyes. Desperate for answers, Sarah teams up with Thomas, a local historian obsessed with the Ravenwood curse. Together, they uncover the truth. Sarah's mother was never truly missing. She had been possessed by the Hollow One during an earlier ritual gone wrong, her soul bound within the mansion ever since. In the film's chilling climax, Sarah makes a bold decision to perform the ritual once more, this time to sever the house's link to the spirit world. The seance is a terrifying spectacle. Candles extinguish themselves, furniture violently flies across the room, and ghostly arms claw out of the shadows. Sarah offers herself in a trade, her soul for her mother's. The Hollow One tries to claim her, but she uses a protective charm her father wrote about in his journals to repel the spirit. The creature emits a deafening otherworldly scream before vanishing into darkness, banished at last. In the quiet aftermath, the mansion seems at peace. Sarah buries the ritual items, seals the cursed room, and prepares to leave Ravenwood behind forever. But just as she walks down the hallway one final time, every ancestral portrait on the wall slowly turns its gaze toward her. The implication is clear: Ravenwood may not be finished with her. Themes and symbolism. A Haunting in Ravenwood is not just a ghost story. It's a meditation on confronting generational trauma, facing the past, and breaking the cycle of suffering. The mansion itself is a powerful symbol of memory and guilt, an entity that does not allow the past to remain buried.